Hey. Hello? Hi. I really think you ought to come down from there. I know the shed would look better with fairy lights strung around it, but this cannot be the best way to... Whoa, whoa. Careful, the ladder is... Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Not a coma. Fantastic news. Goodness, I have seen so many visions of you dying. I thought that was a real... Well, sorry. No, that was... I didn't mean to have your head in my lap. I just wanted to make sure that... Yeah. Oh, this really does not look good. Hey, hang on. There is a perfectly logical and reasonable explanation as to why I have invaded your garden to watch you hang string lights. Just let me... Hi. Hello. I am really not supposed to be doing this, but I am your guardian angel. Literally. Well, angel is more of a title, but you lost the cosmic lottery, and your reward is me. Oh dear. I am sure you are brimming with questions. Well, for starters, you are one of the unluckiest people of your generation. Surprise. And, oh my stars, I would feel sorry for you if I was not so preoccupied with having to save your hide. I mean, actually, if I may be so blunt, I hate you. Or, I hated you. I do not hate you anymore, but... Well, truly, though, I was justified in hating you because the universe hates you. Imagine that. The unfeeling, vastly, incomprehensibly infinite and indifferent universe actually hates you. I mean, it has not told me as such, but I feel like it has made a decently clear statement about you. No. I make no exaggeration. Statistically, there has not been a case as bad as yourself since I have begun my work here. Did you know that you have brushed with death 4 times today? 4 times! It is not even lunchtime yet. Sorry. I feel like I am skipping a few steps. You look confused. And perhaps a little offended, and... Yeah, that is fair. Let me rewind things a little bit so you can see where I am coming from. Hi. I am Tanuki. Before you ask, no, I am not a human. No, I am not 3,000 years old, and no, I am not secretly a ghost, apparition, trickster deity, or some creature of yore trying to haunt or possess or steal or any other such sorcery. I am just... me. Your guardian angel. I have been assigned to you. Yes, assigned. The whole process is much more bureaucratic than you would expect. In that regard, I am breaking at least 13 codes of conduct I can think of off the top of my head, just by initiating contact with you. But if you would allow me to be entirely forthright with you, I do not care anymore. You have pushed me far beyond the point of caring. Oh, especially these past couple months. Is it the weather? Does spring and the rain and the rising temperature have such an adverse effect on your luck that I cannot even have just a moment's rest in between the borderline comical, downright improbable situations that you find yourself in? It is almost like you are doing this on purpose. But that is just the thing. You are not. If you were, I would know. My last assignment actually had a death wish, but you do not. You just... How? How do you live the way that you do, and yet you are so full of life? I have been seriously thinking about calling someone from the Bureau to come and do a case study on you, to see what it is inside your head that makes you so unrelentingly optimistic in the face of this nightmarishly awful luck. However, if I escalated your case, I could get reassigned. And I do not wish for anyone else to have to face the task of you. No offense. I mean, seriously, no offense, because I am fully aware of how that sounded, and I really did not mean to come across so that... But do you understand where I am coming from? Really imagine yourself in my shoes, just for a moment. What would you do? I am going to have so much paperwork to do for my reports on this. Not to mention atoning for the slip-up with months of backroom desk work. My fault, really. My fault for getting so attached. Stars. My apologies. I am... Wow, I have been talking to myself for so long that I kind of forgot what it was like to talk to somebody else. Oh, and the fact that you can respond and hear me and... stuff. Hi, how are you? How do people usually start conversations with someone they just met? You are not doing me any favors with your blank stares. That does not feel like a great conversation starter, does it? Okay, let me try again. Hey, hello. Cool garden. How long has it taken to grow all of these flowers? If I had a sense of smell, I would surely mistake your sanctuary for the meadows of heaven. That did not feel right now, did it? Oh, that felt really bad. Oh, sorry, I am kind of awful at this whole... they do not give us relations training or any sort of interpersonal prep before sending us out into the field, because the whole point is kind of to blend in and never actually make contact with the client. Client being you, in this case. So it is not my fault, really, if I am bad at talking to you. Yeah, no, I know it sounds far-fetched, but you have to believe me. I mean, if you do not, at least go along. I mean, if you question this whole thing, or if you go on thinking I am just some earthly intruder or something, I mean, they are going to send angels down to wipe your memories. I am serious. Just calm down, and listen to me, and everything will be fine. Nobody will come to take your memories, and nobody will even have to know that I messed up and initiated whatever this is with you, because you can barely call it a conversation. Let us be honest. Okay. You still do not believe me. You cannot help your skepticism, but that is okay. I can prove it. Look, this is my card. Yeah, that is my real name. You will not be able to pronounce it, so don't bother. I have just chosen to go by Tanuki for my affairs in this realm. I think Tanukis are cute animals. This is my halo. You can hold it, just be careful. Yes, it is real gold. No, it is not that heavy when I pick it up. And if that is not enough, then forgive me. These are my wings. No, please do not touch. Mm, Do you... do you believe me now? Oh, okay, thank the stars. I was not sure what I was going to do if you did not believe the wings. I mean, I could tell you what I know, that I know how long you have been tending to these flowers, and I know how often you are out here. I know you do not venture out all that much, even though that does not seem to keep you out of harm's way. Oh, and I also know that a lot of the time when you do stay at home, you read books about supernatural phenomenon, especially about angels like me, the courtship kinds of books, where the rituals are... it is, never mind. But all those things would be really unsettling for me to know if you were not already aware that I am not like you. Oh, dear, that is nothing. I know so much more about you. Things that you do not even realize yourself. I mean, it is my profession, after all. Like the fact that you never think to look both ways before you cross the street, or that you have made a habit of leaving your stovetop on after you cook. You seem to forget that your doors and windows have locks on them, and I know that you love candles, but you apparently hate to extinguish them. I know that you purchased this house at a discount because the foundations are rotted, the electrical wiring is slipshod on the best of days, there is a ravenous sinkhole waiting to swallow it up, there's lead in your walls, formaldehyde in your carpets, and a nasty brown recluse problem in your attic, and I can see that I am scaring you. Sorry. All of this is commonplace for me. I tend to think about it a lot. I mean, I am paid to be paranoid on your behalf. You do not have to worry about it, though, because I have it handled. And none of that is enough to scare me away from you. From your case, I mean. If nothing else, at least you have been lucky enough to have me assigned to looking after you, and not some St. Paul's Institute of Precautionary Intervention flunky, or worse, a newbie guardian with a shady online degree. As I stated before, you would have been dead 4 times over just today if I had not intervened. So, look, I guess all I would like for you to do is maybe exercise a little more caution. Do not tell anyone we had this meeting. Do not put yourself into any more ridiculous life or death scenarios, and maybe after this is done, I can go home and take a long nap. And perhaps catch up on The Good Place on the Netflix. You have really been stressing me out recently. No, it is okay. You had no way of knowing. I suppose I could leave now. Disappear from your garden without so much as a whisper, let alone a farewell. And I could leave you to wonder if any of this was real, but I am not simple. And I realize that us having had this conversation is probably too much for you to just forget about. So, this should not have happened. But now that we are here, what is next? Assuming you do not tell anyone about this, I do not think that there will be any issue if I make myself more available to you in the future. Fear not, I will not be intrusive or anything of the sort. I will just be generally around to help remind you that sometimes seemingly insignificant things can have mortal consequences, like driving without your seatbelt, or eating blueberries from your garden despite the fact that you never planted blueberries there. I mean, what possessed you? Why would you eat a berry if you were not sure that you planted it? It was not blueberries, for the record. Perhaps, to celebrate our first meeting, I will send you an encyclopedia of poisonous plants, so that next time you will know the difference between blueberries and a tropa belladonna. Deadly nightshade. I apologize for my outburst. Have you anything to say for yourself, or you are still at a loss for words? Perhaps this all feels very one-sided because I know so much about you, and you know nothing of me. I have a proposition, or more of a random thought, I suppose, but maybe we could arrange for subsequent meetings, at regular intervals even, that would allow us a more comfortable setting to converse and understand each other better, to get to know each other, become acquaintances, if that is acceptable to you. I do understand, however, if you would prefer to discontinue our relations and give your memories willingly. I assure you it is painless. You can have someone else look after you if that is what you choose. Maybe that would be for the best anyway. Because I am clearly not qualified. In over my head, I had to reveal myself to you just to stop you from perishing in your own backyard, of all places. Please, it is okay. You need not comfort me. Besides, this is better than what might have been. If I had not made myself known, I am sure your fall would have been worse. Much worse. The mere fact that you are still breathing is all the comfort that I need. I do not know what I would do if... No. Angels, do not cry. That is not a function that we possess. I just... Pardon me. No, it is not... I am not distressed simply because I failed at my station. You could not be further off. Truth be told, every precedent and procedure will tell me that the correct course of action at this point is to return to the agency and relinquish my involvement with you, but I do not want to do that. I cannot. Because it is not that simple. Or not anymore. It used to be. I mean, when I started, I despised you for your horrible luck. For so long. But then, after months of stepping in to ensure your safety, something changed. A shift that escaped my awareness until recently, when I realized so suddenly that I have begun to feel it is... Why do you say that? Why do you say these things? You are so sweet. Why are you so sweet? I have known the entire course of my study and apprenticeship that this job is thankless, and it is lonely. I thought that I was prepared for it, until I was to look after you. You, with your garden, your calming nature, your ceaseless optimism, kindness, your soft smile, I have seen you frown. I have seen you on your bad days, and all it stirs within me is a burning desire to keep you safe, and make sure the pains you endure are never strong enough to keep you down. I think I am being too honest with you. But as I look into your eyes, I cannot stop myself. I can see your soul. It is brilliant, blinding. And I hope that you can find it in yourself to grant me a second chance. I will be as visible or invisible as you wish, and I will do everything in my power to give you every reason to smile, and should you choose to keep me as your guardian angel, I believe that if we maintain contact, it will be infinitely easier to keep you away from death's doorstep. Though, if instead my reassignment is what you prefer, I will find the finest member of the Bureau and make certain that they are given your case. Are you sure? You wish to keep me? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You will not regret this, I swear it. Would you like to maybe meet again sometime soon? Or do you want me to? Okay, this is exciting. I look forward to it. Yes, very much so. For now, I fear I must return to file paperwork. Oh, lots of paperwork. But everything will be fine, I assure you. Please stay safe in the meantime. I will know if you do not. Before I depart, may I please have my halo back? Thank you. Well, it has been so nice to finally meet you. I look forward to seeing you upon my return. Hello. It's Tanuki, and thank you so much for listening to the full audio. If you enjoyed, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe so you don't miss the next video. The video you've just listened to is an idea that I've been kicking around for a little over a year now. I had opened up the Google Doc before I'd put out the last Valentine's video I did, which is ages ago. It feels like absolute lifetimes, but it's finally out, so that's exciting. I always wanted it to be kind of a grander thing where the listener character is more of like a secret agent or rock star idol type character, and the guardian angel character could come in and save the day at the last moment kind of thing. And I thought that would be a lot of fun, but those ideas are intimidating and they sound a lot more difficult to pull off from an amateur recording in my closet. So I'll table those ideas for now. I decided to scale it back a little bit and make the listener character somebody who is unaware of all of the danger they put themselves in. And it ended up working a little better than I thought it would. And I thought it was funny. So I hope you enjoyed that. And also, about the danger and stuff, I thought about putting a content warning on the front of this video. I never want to hurt anybody with my videos, so if you think this video needs one, please let me know in the comments. But I figured since Guardian Angel is on the front, and the death and dying content is not very severe, it's pretty lighthearted, I figured it would be okay for this video, right? I will also throw out there that the ideas presented in this audio were not meant to depict my own beliefs or the beliefs of anyone else, and no offense was intended. If any was taken, feel free to yell at me. That's okay. But whatever truly lies after death, I hope it is something as lighthearted as what is depicted in my video. It's fine. I am yapping about death too much this video, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I have been Tanuki, and you have been my favorite listener of the year. You, the one listening to this currently, presently, right now. You are the best. Don't tell anybody I said that, though. I've been Tanuki. You've been wonderful. I'll see you again soon.